Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Oregon 111, and welcome back to Terraria 1.4 Master Mode. To start things off for today... Oh, the tax collector's back, hooray. To start things off for today, recently when I was at the ocean I was mining up some coral, and something I never realized is that you can craft coral torches. Where are they? Right here, coral torch. Takes a torch and coral, can be placed in water. And so I don't think I ever knew about that before. I don't know, that might be something that's new in this version. I'm gonna just grab 10 of them, and I'm going to put all but one of them in my piggy bank for right now. Let me favorite this one so it doesn't quick stack away as I try to go and quick stack something right now. But yeah, that would be really handy for things like... I think I already did one down here. Yeah, I ended up making my own spot for a torch down there, but on the other lake that was over here, I like to be able to see the bottom of my fishing lakes. So for example, if I'm fishing at night, not that I'm going to do a whole lot more fishing in this playthrough anyway, but if I'm fishing at night and like there's a zombie down there, I want to be able to know about him. And a coral torch would be the perfect thing, because I could put a coral torch down there and then be able to see it even at night. That is awesome. Don't know how I didn't know about that. Let me show you some things. Well, tiny amount of things that I've done. I have a new bed spawn that is up here. The nurse is going to move in here tonight. And so if I do need to cheese it versus the destroyer, I'll be able to do that and come down in here. And then in order to help remind me that I need to put out the Nimbus Rod, I gave myself some targets in the sky to aim for, just some giant diamond gem spark blocks, just to help remind me when I'm standing in the main portion of the arena over here that I need to make sure that I have the Nimbus Rod out. And yeah, apart from that, I think I'm ready to try this fight. I mean, obviously I could improve my leaf wings, for example, and if I want to have a shot at improving the leaf wings, there's basically two things that I could do. Actually, you know, the easiest one to do will be, I have tons of gemstones. Yeah, I have tons of gemstones, and I also have access to tons of glass due to all the sand I've already dug up. So why don't I just make some money by selling some stained glass? Hello, Mr. Merchant. I would like to sell you some things and stuff. Would you care to buy 260 purple stained glass and 720 yellow stained glass? You would? Oh, terrific. Alright, that's a bunch of money. Also, will I get anything as a drop? A little bit of money. I'll take it. Alright, now that I have some more money, let's talk to this guy about reforging these wings and see if I can get something with defense. I've got like 4 good reforges in here. Hasty, jagged, jagged. Angry is at least extra damage, so that's at least going to help me out somewhat. And then the yo-yo bag already had a couple of defense. Got the Angry Ranger emblem, which I'm still reasonably happy with. Alright, so that was a tiny improvement, I suppose. I see the strange plant getting called out over here, so I'm definitely going to grab that. But yeah, here's typically what I do for lighting underwater, but obviously that wouldn't work in the desert because the sand is a gravity block, and so having the coral torches to place under the sand is really cool. In any case, I'm going to go get prepared for the destroyer. I do really like this feature that you can sleep in the bed if you just want to pass the time a little bit more quickly. And so let's go ahead and scroll it up to almost 7:30. I'm going to retouch these buffs. I'm going to ensure that the nurse has teleported up into her new bedroom. Guess I can go ahead and grab a honey buff too. Let's make sure the nurse is there by actually checking there. Yep, she is there. And so let's buff. Let's get out my Nimbuses. Let's turn off the minimap, and let's fight the destroyer. Here goes nothing. Alright, where is it? There he is. Gosh, heal. How did I take so much damage already at the start? Oh, and I forgot, I buffed, but I didn't put out an extra spider, so let's do that. Okay. Taking a lot of damage right off the start here. Zombie, you don't belong here. You're not part. this. Oh, and I forgot to turn on my star statue. I'm not really using the magic, though, so having the missing star statue is not the biggest of deals. Alright, and I definitely need to... Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh! Slime is falling from the sky. Perfect. Just what we needed. More enemies. Alright, my Nimbus rods have expired, or are expiring. So let's do that. And I just need to get rid of some of these probes in the sky. So let's just keep firing at them with this. That's actually working pretty good. Clothier was slain. That's kind of a bummer for him. Oh boy, hello, Destroyer. The Nimbus rods are actually in a really bad spot, so let's move them to a better spot. Ouch! Alright. Keep the number of probes down. Then we can focus on the Destroyer again. He is like halfway down, but I'm not even trying to look at him right now. We'll get to him eventually. Okay, now I can start actually focusing on him. And then we'll get a few more probes, and then I'll have to go back to focusing on the probes. Yeah. Alright, and the slimes will actually kind of be good. I hadn't thought about this. The slimes could drop hearts, and I've got a heart reach potion on. And so that could mean that I'm going to get more hearts just from the slime drops. And so that could actually help save me during this battle, if I can hit the slimes. Alright, but I need to dodge the lasers when possible. Let's get in the honey occasionally. And at some point I'm going to switch to the star cannon, but I want to wait until close to the end of the fight when he starts going really just nutso with the lasers. Yeah, to do that. So for right now, we'll just keep on using Jester's arrows and keeping things nice and calm. Alright, let's hit the Destroyer a little bit more. Trying to get some good penetrating damage. There we go. Okay, I need to heal. And let's see. Let's kill a few probes, and then I might switch to the star cannon. Try to finish this guy off. Ah. Slimes. Drop me some hearts. If you're gonna show up here, do some work. I didn't invite you to this party, but you showed up anyway, and so now you gotta pay the price. 20 seconds until I can use my next healing or restoration potion. I could use the nurse again, but I feel like that's unnecessary right now. Alright, there's some more hearts. Thank you, probes. You want to give me some hearts too? Thank you. Okay, let's switch to the star cannon and start attacking the Destroyer now, I think. Alright, let's just try to melt this guy. Yeah, that's working. Totally working. Don't get hit in the face by his face. There we go. Destroyer's been defeated. Nice. Alright, we did it. And now we get a King Slime as kind of like the encore performance, which will also be cool. Let me go ahead and switch back. For these weaker enemies, we can switch to the Uzi, so that we're not using up our Jester's arrows. Alright, but we've defeated the Destroyer. We'll open up the treasure bag later. Right now we gotta deal with some slimes. And yeah, I guess I only used the nurse once in there, and it was kind of at the beginning until I was kind of really getting a feel for what I was doing. So the Destroyer isn't that bad. I just needed to have the right arena set up and be in the right frame of mind, knowing exactly what I needed to do in order to deal with them. Okay, we could also, while we're trying to kill some slimes, put some of these guys out. That'll help. And run through some honey. Possessed armor banner. Nice. I want to put that banner out. Yeah, banners would be good. Let's do this. Let's get in the honey again, because I've taken some damage. And let's go down to where we own banners, which is over here, and put out the possessed armor banner. Kablam. Just like that. And then we can start beating up on some guys down here. Hey guys, come down here. Are they still up here? Right, slime is falling from the sky and they just land on the platforms and they stop. So I guess if I want to fight all the slimes, I am going to have to come up here. Fair enough, slimes, fair enough. King Slime's awoken! We did it. I presume he'll teleport up here? Yeah, there he is. I was just watching Zisto fight King Slime. Amazing. That also might date this video. I've been recording very far ahead for reasons. Yeah. Hey, King Slime, you want to jump in the... Yeah, get set on fire. Haha. And... You're dead. Hooray! We did it. 2 bosses in one night. The Destroyer and King Slime. Well deserved. Slime has stopped falling from the sky. Alright, I don't mind taking a little bit of lava damage just to hop in there and grab that. Okay, the King Slime relic can just go with our extras over yonder. The new Destroyer relic, I'm going to start the new bosses kind of above the old ones up here. I'm still on fire. Let's get in the honey. That'll put the fire out. And let's see. Zombie banner, blue slime banner. I expect both of those banners are already over here. They are. So I don't really need those banners. So instead... Oh, the clothier. He left his hat. I'll have to sell it to the merchant this time around. Alright, well, let's put away some things. Hey, greater healing potions. Nice. I probably want those 150 life versus 90 life. It's a pretty big deal. So I think I'll probably use those in the future. So let's put the restoration potions back for now. The banners I could just sell. Treasure bag, treasure bag. Okay, King Slime gives us a bunch of stuff. We don't care about any of that, so we can sell all of that. And the Destroyer, Souls of Might, Mechanical Wagon Piece, Hallowed Bars, nice. Hallowed Bars obviously are going to go in here. The Mechanical Wagon Piece, I guess I'll also store in here for now. Actually, I'm going to store it here. And Souls of Might. With our Souls of Might, and I believe I put the things in here, yeah, and the Mini Shark, and the illegal gun parts, and the 5 shark fins, we can craft the Mega Shark. Agile, 14% speed, not bad. 31 range damage. The Uzi will not shoot as fast, but is, yeah, more damage. Might be interesting to craft a target dummy. Target dummies don't have any defense, but I'd be curious to see what the number comparison is on that. So if I want a target dummy, I would need hay, which means I need to go to old weapons and grab a sickle and grab a bunch of hay from the grass, because I think I've used up all my hay when I was building my wall of flesh bridge. Pardon me, zombie. Gotta collect some hay. There we go. And I can reset my bed spawn, because I don't need to be up here right now. We're coming up on 4:30. We'll see if goblins invade, or pirates invade, or anything crazy happens. Okay, nothing crazy happened. That's great. I'm gonna reset, oops, my bed spawn there. And put away the sickle, which goes here. And then the target dummy. I know it involves hay. I think I do have a guide again. I do not have a guide again. I don't know if the guy died again or if he never came back. Hay and what? It's probably at a sawmill is where I need to do the target dummy, actually, now that I think about it. So let's go up to the sawmill and see if I can make a target dummy. Target dummy, there we go. Boom. Let's put him right here. And let's practice targeting him. And let's turn on our DPS meter. Damage per second. Alright, so the Uzi is giving us like 250 damage a second, somewhere in that neighborhood. And the Mega Shark, which has not been reforged for extra damage. Oh, it's giving more. So the target dummy does favor low damage, high frequency weapons by virtue of its lack of armor. But that's significantly more, and so I think even on normal enemies that's going to be more, and if we reforge it, it's going to get even better. So let's see if we can reforge that. That's the speed. I think the damage is going to matter more, so let's try to reforge it for some more damage. So once again, Goblin Tinkerer. Oh no, there's not enough villagers near the current pylon. What happened? They're both here. Oh, near this pylon. There aren't any NPCs here. Oops. The clothier died, the guide died. Do I have any spare NPCs who could come live here? Maybe. But I suppose another solution is simply to travel down to the mushroom pylon that's over here. There's the guide again. So the mushroom pylon is just over here, and we can use it to teleport to the ocean. Hello, armored skeleton. You wanted to give me a drop? Sadly, he did not. I must have already passed it. What is this that I'm looking at? There's pressure plates here. And is there something else? It's just some kind of crazy rock. Oh dear. No, I moved the mushroom pylon. Right, I moved the mushroom pylon down to the bottom right where we're fighting the wall of flesh. So that means if I want, let's turn on the minimap, another pylon, I need to go to this one. And this will allow us to go to the Goblin Tinkerer and find out how much it costs to reforge Mini Shark. The answer is 12 gold. I have 30. I can do a couple tries. Slow. No thank you. Lethargic. Even worse. Unpleasant. 4% damage. That's probably as good as I'm going to get for the moment. So we'll do that. And then I doubt it's going to be any kind of noteworthy change, but I'm just curious since we got the target dummy all set up right here. It seems to be dealing less damage than it was before, but that's probably because some other buff that I had just wore off, I'm guessing. So let's see. Mega Shark is dealing around 300 damage right now, and the Uzi... yeah, it's also kind of comparable. If I'm at point-blank range, 390... okay, the Uzi might actually still be better. Fascinating. Alright, the Clothier's back. That's terrific. Hey Clothier, you look like someone who wants to buy this red hat. Even though it smells funny. Alright, let me clear out some stuff out of my inventory here that I no longer need. Some of this stuff will quick stack, but these things can definitely get sold. Yeah, let me quick stack away a few other things. We'll also save up some hay in case I decide I need it later. Oh, it quick stacked. Maybe I did have hay in here. I did have hay in here. I didn't even notice. Alright, and the rest of our Souls of Might can just get stored in here. Mega Shark. Eventually I'll reforge it and it'll probably get better to be better than the Uzi. What is next on my list now? We're probably capable of fighting the twins or Skeletron. But until then... oh, I know what's next on my list. Tombstones. So, I've kind of mentioned in passing that I'm recording very far ahead. So it's still May when I'm recording this, even though it's probably like getting to be mid-June when you're watching this. Or maybe even later. Maybe you're watching this late in the future. Maybe you decided to save up. Maybe you were playing Terraria yourself and then all of a sudden you're binge-watching all of my episodes. These are all reasonable things. So I'm curious what happens if you set down a bunch of gravestones, because someone in a comment a long time ago, relative to you, and a short time ago, relative to me, said that I should set out a bunch of tombstones to make a graveyard. Ooh! I did just see the sky change color. I definitely saw the sky change color as I did that. I wonder if I need more tombstones than just that. I have died somewhat recently in a couple other spots where I might be able to retrieve a tombstone. I'm trying to remember where. We were down in the corruption... Fidelia, the steampunker has arrived. Ooh, hold on. We'll come back to the tombstones, and maybe I need to be at the gravestones at night, too, is another possibility. But it just occurred to me. Steampunker, I'm going to move her in here for the moment. Wherever she is. There she is. To help ensure that this pylon stays alive, and also to talk to her about the things that she sells. But now that I've killed the mechanical boss, I think we can start getting life fruit, which means I need to carve up my artificial jungle over here. so that some life fruit can start growing. Sorry, frogs. You're in the wrong place at the wrong time. So let's do that row, and let's go down here and we'll carve up this row as well. And hopefully we'll get some life fruit that start to grow here in the jungle. Oh, there's one already. Nice. Life fruit. Yum! Each one of those gives you 5 extra maximum life. And so if we manage to collect a number of those, we can get up to a maximum of 200 life, which would be amazing. Also, there's a little bit more space up here. I could also trim in the hopes of getting some more life fruit. Okay, great. That is good stuff. That was a quick payoff. Oops, I just auto-sorted my inventory or something. You can buy this and this, apparently in this. Alright. What a guy. And the steampunker, where is she currently? She's up in a sky island. I don't feel like going up there, so we'll just wait until she teleports home to actually talk to her. Getting more life would definitely help with pretty much everything in the future, and so other than my own underground jungle area, the other place would just be the normal jungle. And I actually do have some good horizontal paths here in the normal jungle as a result of when I was trying to get the sharpening station. So let's hop down here. I already missed the entrance. I don't mind trying to kill more of these giant tortoises because they have some good drops that I'm going to want later. The derplings I don't think have any good drops, but there is a strange plant right here, so obviously... Gosh, this Uzi can be loud, so obviously I have to harvest the strange plant. Alright, well let's head down here, and then there's a place to go to the right shortly, I think. Did I already pass it? Oops, wrong way. If I were a life fruit, where would I be? Yeah, I think through here is where I want to go. Because this is where the houses I finally found were. And a strange plant would show up. Let's turn off the DPS meter. On the cobalt detected nearby kind of thing. Or did I say a strange plant? A life fruit. Would show up on that. And there are some good horizontal passages somewhere in here. And we can also just start carving out the big plants. So like here could be good, except for it's underwater, so let's fix the underwater bit. There we go. So now I think some life fruit could start growing in there, potentially. And yeah, like all along here. Oh, life fruit. Great. It's working already. I like to try to pre-drill some horizontal paths in my jungle for exactly that reason. Because life fruit are so important. Not to mention delicious and tasty. And sure, let's get this water out of here, because I'm not sure if the life fruit can actually grow in the water. So if we just dig like this, let that water out, and we've got a nice flat path up here for the life fruit to grow in the future. Hooray! Okay, are there any other horizontal paths nearby? Yes. Alright, so I can see on the mini-map over here that there's a good horizontal path a little bit below me, it looks like. Over yonder. Hey, hornets. Eat some bullets. Here we go. So here's another good path. Gosh. Oh, I used one of my greater healing potions. I forgot about that. I want to save these for boss battles, actually. So I'm going to dump them in here and just use these for the moment. Hey! I don't know who's shooting at me, but cut it out! Oh, it was on the left. Well, I might get a new tombstone. I'll go back to this area and see if I can farm up that tombstone so that we can play around with the tombstone some more. But I'll meet you back over here in a minute. Alright, so the question of the minute is my tombstone still here? It is. Great. Let's go ahead and mine some of that out of the ceiling. So there's another tombstone for us to improve our graveyard. So yeah, we'll imagine that that's exactly why I chose to shoot in the wrong direction and die right there. It's just because I wanted to gather more tombstones. Oh my goodness. Do you see this? It's amazing to me that the giant tortoises are so... Oh, you know what I'm missing? Spiders. The giant tortoises are so agile. They really move quickly. And it looks like there's also a place down here that also has some horizontal pathways. Let's go ahead and just kind of take out these plants. Yeah, stuff like that. Let's leave some light in the ceiling so we can see what we're doing without interrupting the nice flat floor where the life fruit can grow, because they need a 3 wide space to grow. A nice flat land in the jungle. Anglerfish. Become bulletful. That was the start of a sentence that didn't really have a good end. Alright, here's a little bit more of a spot where life fruit could potentially grow. Life fruit is detected nearby. I don't immediately see it. I'm going to look for it on my own for a minute. And if I don't see it, we'll get a Spelunker potion out to come find it. But I do see that, and it's gone away on my... what do you call this thing? Metal detector? Metal detector. And so it's almost certainly downward and or to the right. And I don't see it, so sure, let's grab a Spelunker potion. Bloop! And I still don't see it. Let's kill a couple of these guys. Actually, I don't need to bother killing them. Let's just start digging down and see if we can find our life fruit. Our life fruit that we so deserve. There it is, I see it. It's in another little horizontal pathway. Good job, horizontal pathways. Way to help me win the game. Oop, it's right here. Hi, life fruit. Yum, yum. Ah, so great. So yeah, let's spend a little bit of time in the jungle and see if we can come across any other life fruit that are just hanging out. Alright, well I found one of these things. Oh gosh, that's a mimic. Heal. It's dark. Let's make it light. Okay, the mimic is under attack. Let's go ahead and grab the life crystal. Go gadget spiders. It'd be nice if we could see what's happening here. So let's add some light. There we go. What did the mimic drop for me? A dual hook. Not very exciting. Dual hook I don't really see myself using. I saw him coming, but it was just too late. 36 gold, that's a lot of money. And there's another tombstone. So of course I'm going to go back. And I'm going to grab the money, I'm going to grab the tombstone. And then maybe we'll have 10 tombstones and it'll be nighttime, and so maybe we can do something amazing. What a beautiful night. With your recent victory, the world seems more at peace, and these lanterns are a celebration of that. Oh! When there were these lanterns before, on a comment from a video like 100 years ago, someone said you should talk to the guide, in not so many words. And so apparently after you defeat a boss, the next night has like victory celebration lanterns, it seems like. Which is pretty awesome. Okay, so I'm going to keep the grave marker on me just to help remind me that I want to do that. And yeah, I can sort through the rest of the inventory later. I'm going to run back over to that spot in the jungle. Alright, so I died right over here. And that guy or that guy just picked up my money. And it's my money, not their money. So we're going to go get it back to its rightful owner. And we're going to do so with the help. I guess I can't shoot it through there. With the help. Guess I need a bigger ceiling space here. This is gonna happen. There we go. With the help of the Nimbus Rod. Also, let's not die to other guys in the meantime. And this is not quite as effective as I thought it was going to be. Because these guys are still managing to be clever and avoid my very well-positioned attacks. So we're going to do something equally clever by virtue of the fact that we can break blocks and these guys can't. And do some of that. And use that to help kill these guys. There we go. Oh, turtle shell. That's the rare thing that they dropped that I wanted. Alright. So, I got my money. That's good. I need to get my tombstone, which will also be good. And then we're going to go home. We're going to drop off some things. It's funny that it's a turtle shell that comes from a tortoise. Two different enemies. That can go in the hard mode container for now. I'm going to put it down here. And then I have these two tombstones. So let's go add them to our would-be graveyard and see if we notice anything happen. Thunk. And thunk. The music is changing. Yeah, okay. There's like effects here. So there's like spooky clouds. It's very limited in physical duration. Like if I walk away from the graveyard, the music changes back and the clouds drift away. So you have to be like standing in the graveyard. And I can only imagine that there's going to be like different enemies who might spawn or something. But right now, I'm not seeing anybody different. And I would have imagined it happens at night as opposed to during the day. Is there anything else clever I can think of? Like I spaced these out a little bit. If they're closer together, would that do anything? Let's try a couple of things here. So if I grab this and this, and really pack them in tightly over here, does that change anything? There's a ghost, but that just might be because I broke a tombstone. We've seen ghosts when I've broken tombstones before. Maybe I have the wrong expectation. Maybe it's not the case that there's going to be a bunch of bad guys. Maybe because there's sunflowers around, whatever is going to spawn here as a result, like the spawn rate is really low right now. Maybe I still need more tombstones, and I don't think I have any more handy. Yeah, so not sure what to think about this, but I'll leave this out here, and as I manage to accumulate more tombstones, we'll add more to it and just see what we can do. Alright, well, it turns out that time flies when you're having fun and killing bosses, as we are. Another Demon Eye banner. Amazing. But yeah, that's all that we have time for today, but we have made great progress. We have killed a mechanical boss. We've started gathering some life fruit, so we're just going to get stronger and stronger. I always like to rush, quote-unquote, to kill Plantera as fast as possible, because my understanding, assuming that it hasn't changed, is that until you defeat Plantera from the beginning of hard mode up until Plantera's kill, it is the case that the corruption spreads more quickly. Could I not put him here? There we go. And yeah, I don't want the corruption spreading. I don't usually spend a lot of time or effort like trying to contain the corruption. But one way to not have to worry about that is to just kill Plantera quickly, so then the corruption spread slows down. So that's my plan. But yeah, I hope as always that you guys are having a great day, including you, Target Dummy. You look like you're having a great time right now, and I will see you again soon for more Terraria 1.4. For now, bye-bye.